Okay, so you know how whenever like a joke like starts out and it's like really funny, you know, the whole country goes along with it. It's like, ha ha ha, wow, look, this guy's running for president. Wow, this guy's never gonna win. That's crazy, haha. But it's funny that he's running. There's a lot of comedy, and then suddenly this is the world, and then it's like, oh man, you know, this guy's up in the polls. But you know what? Hillary's still gonna win. He's still gonna win. So the world's fine. The world's fine. And then November 8th rolls around, and you're like, holy shit, did this guy just really win? Because it's November 8th, and Donald J. Trump just got the presidency. The world just kind of starts to burn. And it's like, oh my god, please help us, please help us. Shit. Hope that doesn't catch fire. So the world is ending. World War III is on its way, and all these doomsday preppers suddenly seem to be having really good ideas. Let's embrace Trump. Because whenever Obama was elected, we saw Republicans in the street asking him to be hung. Called him a Marxist, a fascist, a socialist, a communist, because they couldn't say the N-word. But we all know that it was because he was black. Keep the White House white. I've literally seen so many memes saying that. The next 4 years, we're stuck with this guy. And he's got people like Rick Perry, Rex from ExxonMobil, and Mike Pence running the show. I mean, I really doubt that Trump is that qualified in the first place. Did you know that Trump was the first American in American history to not serve in the military and to not be a politician and to be elected into presidency? How crazy is that? The brilliance of Trump has resonated with so many Americans, but the crazy thing is that Hillary Clinton actually got 3 million more popular votes. What the fuck? Popular vote doesn't mean shit. Electoral college means everything. So basically, all these people are showing up to vote for the president. It doesn't fucking matter. What matters is the midterms, who we elect to elect our president. The people that represent us. Your senators, your House of Representatives. And I live in Alabama. It's an all-red state. And guess what? All of our senators and representatives are Republican. And that's the way it is in the whole Southeast and some of the Midwest. The only people that have any sense are up in New York and out in California and Washington. Why is that? I don't know. Maybe because there's a higher education rate for that? All I know is that red states have more food stamps, more unemployment, more welfare, and more TARP benefits, and that their policies don't work. On Trump's first day, he immediately took down the LGBT. On Trump's first day, he immediately repealed all of the work that Obama did for LGBTQ. Equal rights. He got rid of equal rights. I'm a 27-year-old white male. I'm kind of like prime candidate to vote for Trump, but fuck that shit. I ain't voting for Trump. I didn't vote for Hillary either. Bernie Sanders was my man. But basically, all I'm trying to say is, what do we do now? What now? What do we do? Well, we just kind of wait and fart, because that's all that Trump is just a big fart. People are going to see within the next year that this guy is not the Messiah that everybody was promised. Kind of like Obama. That's kind of the place of the presidents, is that they're kind of like the scapegoat, right? We blame them when things go wrong. We blame them when things go wrong. But when things go good, do they get any credit? Fuck no. When Obama lowered gas prices, even though the president has no control over gas prices, you didn't hear peep. But whenever gas prices surged, oh, it's Obama's fault. It's Obama's fault. When employment is half, the deficit's cut in half. It's the lowest it's been since World War II. Government spending is at an all-time low. Google it, motherfucker. Obama got us out of losing 800,000 jobs a month. We were in the negatives, and now we're in the positives. 1.2 to 1.5 million jobs a month. Gained because of his policies. His policies work. And now Trump is going to repeal all of that? Really? I just also want to point out that the $20 trillion debt is nothing to do with Obama. The $20 trillion debt is from 2 wars that were basically put on a credit card. The Iraq War was the very first war in American history to not have a tax to back or support it. So, yeah. What the fuck is happening? It's like the world is burning. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I feel like I should go hide in a cave for the next 4 years. And the worst thing is that if he's assassinated, we get fucking Mike Pence, who wants to convert all AIDS money to conversion therapy, where you can electrocute the gay out of people. Yeah, that worked. So good in 1950s. So where does that leave us, the average American? Well, you gotta take off your tie, and you gotta just say, this is not a democracy, this is a republic. And I have no say. The corporations control everything. The vote does not matter. People do not matter. The Constitution is toilet paper. Bernie Sanders wanted to get rid of Citizens United, which basically says that corporations can donate X amount of money to whichever candidate without saying what it's going to or what it's going for. You know, there's this great monologue in the beginning of the newsroom.
My name is Jenny. I'm a sophomore, and this is for all three of you. Can you say in one sentence or less what... you know what I mean. Can you say why America is the greatest country in the world?
Diversity and opportunity.
Hillary Clinton.
Freedom and freedom. So
Trump.
let's keep it that way.
That's Trump.
Well, the New York Jets.
Here's Bernie.
No, I'm going to hold you to an answer on that. What makes America the greatest country in the world?
Well, Lewis and Sharon said it. Diversity and opportunity and freedom and freedom.
Why is America
Not the greatest country in the world, Professor. That's my answer.
You're saying...
Yes.
Let's talk about...
Fine. Sharon, the NEA is a loser. Yeah, it accounts for a penny out of her paycheck, but he gets to hit you with it anytime he wants. It doesn't cost money. It costs votes. It costs airtime and column inches. You know why people don't like liberals? Because they lose. If liberals are so fucking smart, how come they lose so goddamn always? Hey, and with a straight face, you're gonna tell students that America is so star-spangled awesome that we're the only ones in the world who have freedom? Canada has freedom. Japan has freedom. The UK, France, Italy, Germany, Spain, Australia, Belgium has freedom. So 207 sovereign states in the world, like 180 of them have freedom.
All right.
And yeah, you, sorority girl, just in case you accidentally wander into a voting booth one day, there's some things you should know. And one of them is, there is absolutely no evidence to support the statement that we're the greatest country in the world. We're 7th in literacy, 27th in math, 22nd in science, 49th in life expectancy, 178th in infant mortality, 3rd in median household income, number 4 in labor force, and number 4 in exports. We lead the world in only 3 categories: number of incarcerated citizens per capita, number of adults who believe angels are real, and defense spending, where we spend more than the next 26 countries combined, 25 of whom are allies. Now, none of this is the fault of a 20-year-old college student, but you nonetheless are, without a doubt, a member of the worst generation ever. So you ask what makes us the greatest country in the world, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Sure used to be. We stood up for what was right. We fought for moral reasons. We passed laws, struck down laws for moral reasons. We waged wars on poverty, not poor people. We sacrificed. We cared about our neighbors. We put our money where our mouths were, and we never beat our chest. We built great big things, made ungodly technological advances, explored the universe, cured diseases, and we cultivated the world's greatest artists and the world's greatest economy. We reached for the stars. Acted like men. We aspired to intelligence. We didn't belittle it. It didn't make us feel inferior. We didn't identify ourselves by who we voted for in the last election, and we didn't scare so easy. We were able to be all these things and do all these things because we were informed by great men who were revered. First step in solving any problem is recognizing there is one. America is not the greatest country in the world anymore. Enough?
Yeah, Jeff Daniels. You're right. There's this great quote from the newsroom where Jeff Daniels goes, "I'm a registered Republican, but I think that hurricanes are caused by barometric pressure and not by gays getting married, so I guess I'm a liberal." I'm paraphrasing, but I love that line.